usually bowl with the new ball in hand. So he's been given a new challenge, a new responsibility. And so far, hasn't really landed it on the right spot here. They are missing a few names. Clint Birkinshaw, not among the playing 11 today. That's someone they're going to miss. He's the one who usually takes the new ball in hand. I'll be interested to see if they will go with Abdullah Kayani on the other end or will they stick with pace. There's certainly a bit of assistance. That's much better. Finally, getting it right there, Navalesh. And Karwan CC will get their first runs on the board. In fact, it's not Hamidullah, who's opening alongside Lukman. It will be Ihtisham today, who's been given an opportunity here. Ihtishamul Haq. So a few changes in both the teams. It was Muazzam Hayat out there at the toss instead of Babar Iqbal. Generally, Muazzam Hayat keeps wickets and contributes to the bat as well. Little too far outside off. Could have been a wide, but he chose to play at Ihtisham. He'll get off the mark soon. So both the batters getting a feel of it, getting off the mark, and with just 2 legal deliveries, Karwan CC are 5 for none. And this is the problem when you start off with so many wides. You've got to then control the damage. Oh, this has been hammered. This has been absolutely thrashed. Nothing too wrong with the delivery, but Lukman has picked that up and deposited it over cow corner. Wow, brute force. Power behind that shot and some seriously good hitting. First maximum of the game, and I'm afraid for Dubai Wanderers, there are going to be many more if Lukman keeps batting like this. This one straighter again. He'll push that towards the leg side and get another quick single. So the running between the wickets also being followed. With that big hit. Good stuff this from Karwan CC. They are certainly a team that have challenged and made life difficult for the oppositions. Nicely behind that as well. And once again, setting off very quickly. So early pressure on the fielders and on the bowler without much effort. They've gotten on to 13 of just 5 deliveries, Karwan CC. Once again, a good start for them. Dubai Wanderers can't afford to be ill-disciplined here. Have to pick up early wickets in the power play. One more delivery left in Navalesh's over. We'll try and get out of it without conceding another boundary. It's been expensive. Down the ground this time. Safe place to go because mid-on, mid-off are up in the circle. Lukman. This one he didn't really hit it off the middle of the bat, but nevertheless he picks up a boundary. Fuller delivery from Navalesh and he's gone downtown. A boundary to end an expensive first over from Navalesh Naidu. It's 17 for none. Abdullah Kayani it is, as we guessed here, to bowl from the school end, and he starts off with a very good first ball. Coming back into the right-hander. And that's what he does well, Abdullah Kayani. Doesn't turn the ball too much, but what he gives you is accuracy. And he started off well here. Dubai Wanderers will depend on him to get those early wickets. He'll straight down the leg side, and Nethesham is quick to sweep that away. Just when we were praising him for his accuracy, he's let that one slide down the leg side, and another boundary will be picked up by Karwan CC. And for the first one for Nethesham, who's been drafted into this team now to open the batting. Navalesh Naidu with an effort there, but unable to cut that off. Bowled him. Sweet revenge for Abdullah Kayani. Nice and straight, coming back into the right-hander, Nethesham onto his back foot, but it's gone through the gate. Fantastic delivery this from Abdullah Kayani. There's a reason he's rated so highly. That one kept low. And Nethesham unable to get any bat onto that. They needed an early wicket, Dubai Wanderers, and they've got exactly that. They've gotten rid of the opener. Nethesham unable to make a big contribution. Makes just 6 runs off 5 deliveries. It's 21 for 1. Exactly what Dubai Wanderers wanted from Abdullah Kayani, and he's provided them with that, an early wicket. And once again back on line. Full to Muhammad Aftab, who drives off the first delivery he's faced. And a good bit of fielding there by the skipper himself. Certainly saving a couple of runs there. Oh, looking for the big slog sweep there. Abdullah Kayani holding his head. That could have easily gone on to hit the back leg. Living dangerously here, Muhammad Aftab. Very early on, looking to intimidate Abdullah Kayani. Oh, this one's much more in control. A brilliant, brilliant first over from the left armour. It's 21 for 1 at the end of 2. Well, it seems like Navalesh will get only 1 over, understandably. A bit more pace now, but the first ball has been very nicely placed towards the backward point boundary. They didn't look to hit it too hard, just simply open the face of the bat, and that's gone through the gap between point and cover. And Luqman will pick up another boundary. He's looked good so far. There's Jordan, who's just been introduced in the attack. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but just the placement was fantastic from Luqman. This is high, this is up. He's beaten the infield. Has landed, but I don't think it's got the legs to go all the way. Aaron there doing the clean-up job. And Jordan is finding out that Luqman is not an easy batter to bowl to. We'll get a couple of runs as well now. They certainly seem to be in a hurry The Karwan batters, they have been quite aggressive throughout the tournament in their batting at least. Look to get quick runs at the top of the order inside the power play. This one's down the leg side, will be called a wide. Good take from Vilgos behind the stumps. He's been busy already in just the third over. Jordan Clark getting a game in here today for Dubai Wanderers. Skipper Danny Pawson will be hoping that Jordan comes good here. Navalesh was expensive. Oh, takes the outside edge. That's running away. Third man. And that man, Abdullah Kayani, keeping it to just a single. Muhammad Aftab is yet to get off the mark, and he's on strike now. He's attempted a big slog sweep in the previous over. He too is of the same school that you've got to attack early on. And certainly look to try and get the better of Jordan. Nice and straight. That's where you need to be. Haven't seen too much movement of the surface yet. But the best way to try and keep things quiet and pick up wickets is to be around that good length on the off stump and fourth stump line. Can't afford to be wavered early on with the new ball in hand. The batters, especially of the quality of Karwan CC inside the power play, they will punish you. Oh, that was short. He was looking to just pull that away. But a good stop from Ben Vilgos, ricocheting off his hips. Muhammad Aftab. Turning out to be a decent over. 8 off it. He's bowled 5 deliveries. Except for that 4, which also wasn't a bad delivery. Just a good punch from Lukman. Other than that, he's been pretty accurate. Jordan Clark. Aftab is yet to get out the mark. 5 dot deliveries. That's exactly what Dubai Wanderers need to do. They need to keep building the pressure. This has been nicely cut away. In fact, it's a brilliant catch from Navalesh Naidu. Wow. A moment of magic in the field from Dubai Wanderers. Muhammad Aftab played out 5 dot balls when he eventually ventured out of the crease to play an expansive drive. Navalesh Naidu says, hold on, I'm not going to let that pass. What a brilliant diving catch. And that will see the back of Muhammad Aftab, who didn't trouble the scorers. Faced 6 deliveries, didn't get a single run. He walks away. Navalesh the catcher. Jordan among the wickets now. 29 for 2. So after an expensive first over, Dubai Wanderers have picked things back nicely. Couple of wickets. We've got Muazzam Hayat out there in the middle. He won't be taking strike. Abdullah Kayani. Well, he'll bowl nice and straight. That's for sure. As Lukman pushes him down the ground, gets a single and brings a left hand on to strike. This should be a good battle. Abdullah versus Muazzam Hayat. Muazzam has been among the runs. He's been in good form. Have to be watchful here. They've lost a couple of wickets. Don't want to be overly aggressive. Abdullah from the previous Arabian Cricket League was the best bowler, picked up a heap of wickets. I certainly have to give him that respect. And he's shown why already in this game. getting the wicket of Ehtisham. I'll push that down the ground with a straight bat. Mid-off is up in the circle, so will be a dot ball. Abdullah hasn't been afraid to bowl full and toss it up. That's been his secret with the new ball. Very skillful bowler. This one's slightly short but quicker. I'll push that towards the leg side and get off the mark. Muazzam Hayat. Another single to the total. Now you can see the cautious approach coming in from Karwan CC. Initially, they were looking to go all guns blazing. Luqman with a massive sixer off the first over. But now you can almost see the change in gears. Yeah, the respect that Abdullah deserves. Nicely behind that. Knows that it's not turning, so he's playing for the straighter one. A bit of width there, but also a bit of protection down at extra cover. And they won't challenge the throw. Jordan Clark, they are fast bowlers, so we'll always have a good arm. We don't want to challenge those. He keeps it to a single. Karwan CC now, yes, they've got a good run rate, but they need a partnership to blossom here. Can't afford to keep losing wickets. Dubai Wanderers certainly give them a good fight here. Both teams unbeaten in this tournament. That makes it all the more interesting, this clash. One team's going to get their first loss tonight. Bit of flight offered. He'll push that towards mid-on. Jordan will keep that to a single. End of the fourth over. It's 33 for 2. Starts off with a short one. Muazzam Hayat pulling that away very nicely into the gap. Will only be a single though. He's coming around the wicket of the left-hander, but now he'll be back over to the right-hander Luqman, who's now on strike. Playing it with soft hands towards third man. He's not express pace, Jordan, that's for sure, but he's tall. He's getting a bit of bounce and keeping it in the right areas. I think that will be the instruction for the bowlers from Danny Pawson. There's nothing fancy that you need to do. Just keep it tight. Keep it in control. Don't give away easy runs. And we've seen throughout this tournament, when there is a bit of pressure applied from the bowlers, a few dot balls here and there, that's when batters end up making mistakes. Nicely behind that. That was a bit quicker from Jordan. Got some bounce as well. We saw that with the wicket of Mohammad Aftab, who played out 5 dot deliveries. Eventually, when they brought that extra cover fielder in, he wanted to go over the fielder, but ended up playing it straight to him. A good catch nevertheless to get rid of him. Azam is on 4-4. Oh, this one took the inside edge. Hurried on to him. It'll be another single. So you can see the shift in gears here from Karwan CC, where they're going in 6th gear, but now suddenly it's down to about 2. They're happy to deal in ones. The run rate has now come down to under 8 runs per over, which is exactly what Dubai Wanderers would have wanted and would have hoped for with the fall of those 2 wickets. You have to keep the pressure on now throughout the innings. Can't let loose. Can't be complacent against a quality side like Karwan CC. Once again, very nice. Opens the face of the bat. A direct hit would have been interesting. But the throw, because he was diving while doing it, isn't really on target. Not a bad over this from Jordan Clark. Just 3 off it. 4 deliveries bowled. It's got 2 more to go. In fact, 1 more to go. A single off that last delivery. 37 for 2. That's what happens when you pick up wickets. You can put a lid on the scoring rate. Goes short again. And this time it'll be called a wide. So just want to try and test out a bouncer. Not going too well for him. This one's down the leg side by Jordan Clark. Yeah, the direction should have been better. He's kept Ben busy behind the wickets. He's been diving all around the park. Right, then this will be the last ball from Jordan Clark. Again off the back foot, Muazzam Hayat. And they'll pick up another single to end the 5th over. As KCC on 38 for 2. To take you through the next few overs, it will be my colleague and friend, Mohammad Nadeem.
Well, it's 39 for 2 after 5 overs. Karwan Cricket Club scoring the runs with a 7.80 per over. It's even Steven this first 5 overs. As Dubai Wanderers have grabbed those 2 very important wickets which have dent the scoring run rate. Muazzam Hayat is a very accomplished left-hander batter. Plays straight, plays as per the merit. There is a change in the bowling. Played on inside edge. Well, Muazzam Hayat can't believe his luck. It was there to play that off drive. Not big movement, but well, have a look at that. It was not really moving, but a thick inside edge onto the stumps. Muazzam Hayat walking back. Karwan Cricket Club is in trouble now. They lost their 3rd wicket. One of the accomplished player, Muazzam Hayat, walking back, managed to score just 5 on 8 balls. Bowled by Nevelish. Some repair work got to be done now. 39 for 3 in 5.1 overs. Well, it's 39 for 3 after 5.1 overs. Nevelish has got the wicket on the very first ball of his 2nd over. He was a little expensive earlier on. Gave 17 runs in his first over. But he got a prize wicket of Muazzam Hayat, one of the top batter of Karwan Cricket Club. Oh, this time once again, same delivery. And nicely played by the batter. Rahman out there in the middle, replacing Muazzam Hayat, another left-hander batter. Oh, this is nicely driven, beautiful shot, elegantly played all along the carpet. What a way to get off the mark. Nicely down on one knee, right on top of the ball, elegantly played. These are the kind of boundaries which really raises the confidence of the batters, finding it from the middle of the bat. Rahman Ghani has off the mark with a lovely boundary on the off. Oh, this is intentionally played. And he gets another boundary. Not a very conventional, but it all counts. Well, it was full and wide. He had to reach for it, but the best thing is done that he opened the face and he was always wanted to play above the fielder at short third man position, utilizing the pace of the bowler. Oh, this is a Weber delivery. Well done by the wicket keeper there. Covering a lot of grounds. Very agile and enthusiastic in approach. Ben. Well, nicely bowled. Attempted direct hit. Good running between the wicket. They need to build a partnership here. Karwan CC. "50 runs on the board for Karwan Cricket Club. They lost 3 wickets to achieve that in 5.5 overs. Well, length delivery. Defensively played. That is the end of power play. Karwan Cricket Club has managed to score 50 for the loss of 3 wickets. There was a change in the bowling. A spinner introduced into the attack. Avinash. Well, this is some shot and a brilliant effort over there by the fielder. It was not that short, but Lokman is a very talented player. He can produce shots out of nowhere. Avinash will be bowling to Rahman around the wicket. Well, play toward the point region. Straight to the fielder over there. 8.27 is the current run rate. 2 favorites of the tournament competing each other in this game number 32 here. Oh, this was short, but Rahman couldn't make use of that. Another dot ball. Well, this wide given. A little inquiry with umpire, but it was missing the legs. Rahman has definitely got the timing, but not very keen to bring his front foot forward. Plays from his crease. And, good running between the wicket. Early call. Both the players are young. Good understanding so far. Lukman, he's playing on 25 face 14 balls. How long he can keep his cool out there? He is a natural stroke player. Oh, he goes big. And he hits a sky. Fielder coming under it. And he puts it down. Well, it was supposed to be an easy catch. Yes, it was miles in the air. But straight in the hand of the Jordan, who was very comfortable under it, but couldn't just finish that catch. Lukman survives. He got a chance here. And that is the end of over number 7. It's 54 for 3. It's the captain Danny who has got the ball in his hand. Well, decent delivery, right on the money. Nicely played toward the offside. Lukman takes a single. Gives a strike to Rahman. Two unbeaten sides are playing a very important game. One of the favorites of the tournament. And they will definitely fight hard here in this game. They would like to have a couple of points on the table and they would like to dominate the ongoing tournament. Danny to Rahman. Around the wicket. Well, I wanted to play toward the offside. Not really covering the line of the ball, Rahman. Just playing from his crease. Not coming behind the line. And that can create some problems. He cuts it handsomely. But straight to the fielder there at point region. Only a single get added to the score. Looks like a good back foot player. Delivery. All what Lukman can do is just to play a defensive shot. Not giving any pace, any width whatsoever. Oh, this is a hit. Miles in there. And out of the park. Wow. It has disappeared on the roof of ICCA Academy. Dispatched from its presence. Right from the middle of the bat. He knew where it's heading. So as Danny. Lukman is one of those players who can clear the boundary line with an ease, and the last shot is just one little example of that. They are having a little chat and break. It's all because the ball has gone out of the park. Umpires are looking for a new ball, and seems like they have got one. Lukman, playing on 33, has faced 18 balls. He has already hit a couple of sixes. 62 on the board for the loss of 3 after 7.5 overs. The run rate is hovering around 8 per over. Danny, what will be his reply? He has been just smashed out of the park. No fast bowler likes that. Oh, he's played on! Wow! Danny replies while getting a wicket on the very next ball after being dispatched out of the park. It was played on. Lukman wanted to play the late cut shot. The ball wasn't really there to play that kind of shot. A little bit in swing also. That's a dangerous Lukman walking back. Karwan Cricket Club lost their 4th wicket on 62 after 8 overs. Lukman has scored 33 on 19 balls, bowled by Denny. Well, it's Avinash will be bowling his second over. This is cut away towards the point region. And Jordan with the lovely throw right in the hand of the wicket keeper. He's a strong lad, Jordan Clark. Just a single added to the score. Well, the fall of wicket of Lukman has brought Zahid in the middle and will be facing his first ball. Oh, comfortably driven toward the offside, but there is a protection in the deep. In fact, fumble will allow them to take 2. Well, Dubai Wanderers so far so good in the field. Only couple of times where have made an error. The last piece of the field was one example of that, and earlier Lukman was dropped by Jordan in the deep, but they already got his wicket. Another single added to the score. Zahid is a very accomplished all-rounder. He's a very good batter and can bowl really well. But it's Rahman, the youngster. He cuts it. But there is a sweeper in place. Watch out the throw. Every time ball goes to Jordan and he comes and throws it back to the wicket keeper with a bang. Oh, Zahid should be playing in front of the stumps. Already 2 batters have got chopped in and wanted to play takes care of the wickets. Nicely done. 2 is the call. But they will just settle for a single. It's a brilliant fielding over there by the fielder. Aaron aggressively approached the ball and restricted the batters to just a single. 9 overs gone. It's 68 for 4. It's 68 for 4 after 9 overs. And Danny will continue to bowl his second over. Got success in the previous over by removing the dangerous Lukman. Meanwhile, well, took the bottom of the bat and it rest across the boundary line very quickly. Danny is unlucky at that occasion, but Zahid will take it. It all counts. This is the shorter format of the game and they will grab it no matter how it comes. This is game number 32 in progress of this ongoing Arabian Cricket League. Quite breezy out there. Well, appeal for the caught behind, but umpire doesn't think so. It's given wide. Well, Ben Wilgus was up with his appealing. Good take. Nevertheless, he's very enthusiastic, very agile, very active behind the stumps. Length delivery and nicely played right behind the line of the ball. .73 for 4 after 9.1 overs. This time full length delivery. A little slow in the air as well. That's what Zahid is indicating to his partner. Oh, this is nicely bowled. Well managed at the end by Zahid. A good lead cutter. Got the bounce as well. Single taken by Zahid. Rahman was just watching the proceeding at the other end for quite some time. He's back on the strike. Will be facing Danny. Don't play away from your body, young man. Danny is a very clever bowler. Well, played toward the point region. And that will be the end of over. No, still a ball to go. It's only 9 balls bowled in this over by Danny. One of them was wide. .74 for 4. Rahman facing Danny. Well, just softly played. Wanted a single, but don't take your chances. This is a very tough fielding side. Cobb with a lovely effort. Well, at half stage, it's 74 for 4, Karwan CC. Well, it's 74 for 4 after 10 overs. Karwan Cricket Club is scoring with a run rate of 7.40. Still, it is even Steven, I must say. Avinash bowled superbly, gave away 10 runs, quite economical. Wicketless though, but still effective. Well, he outside it. Chase on. I've got to see. This will be referred to the TV umpire, but still a very good effort. Well, Avinash is not a big turner of the ball. It was an outer edge. It was a floater. And chased down by the fielder, Abdullah. Well, it's a tough call. Umpire Mujahid Raza is just re-checking with the TV umpire. Well, good fielding effort by Abdullah. Just 2 runs conceded. Oh, once again getting an outside edge. This is brilliant bowling by Avinash. He has beaten Zahid twice. Bowling round the wicket and just bowling those floaters. Zahid playing for the turn, which is not happening. Brilliant bowling. Oh, he goes straight. Good connection. He will get a 6. What a shot. Under pressure. Rahman was just watching the proceeding. He noticed that Avinash is bowling straighter deliveries. And it was pitched closer to him and very good shot. Straight hit. Found middle of the bat and easily cleared the boundary line. Once again wanted to play to a late cut shot. That is not an option as we have seen tonight. Batters have trouble playing towards the square of the wicket, behind the wicket. A good over coming up for the batting side. They have grabbed already 10 runs in it. Well, Zahid was expecting that straighter delivery. Oh, once again. This is the third time that Zahid is beaten, but this time no damage done. A dot ball, 84 for 4 after 11 overs. Well, it's 84 for 4 after 11 overs. Zahid is playing on 12, faced 12 balls. Rahman playing on 19, faced 16 balls. There is a change in the bowling attack. Well, Danny has been superb in this game with his captaincy. Rotation of the bowlers has been superb. Fielders are placed at the right areas. And the bowler responded pretty well. So as the fielders. They have done a very decent job. Nevelash is into the attack and he is nicely driven towards the offside. Will just be a single. No! The throw was way above the wicket keeper. And an extra run taken by the batters, Karwan Cricket Club. first real sign of a sloppy bit of fielding by Dubai Wanderers. Nevalash 2. Oh, this is nothing a shot! But it fell short over there from the fielder. Rahman was in no position to play that uppercut or hook shot, you can say. I really don't have words to describe that shot as well. Some advice is given to Nevalash. Rahman once again trying to glide the ball toward the third man. It went straight to the point fielder. Rahman is struggling a bit, not really coming behind the line of the ball, not using his footworks, just relying on his hand-eye coordination. These are quality bowlers. They are thinking bowlers. They can really check the weakness of the batters, and now then they have found where to bowl against Rahman. They are targeting his body, and the kind of shot Rahman has played on the last ball, it looks like that he is not a great puller and hooker of the ball. Looks little confused out there in the middle. 87 for 4 after 11.4 overs. Zahid Ali has faced 12 balls, scored 12 runs so far. Another very good ball, defensively played by Zahid. Another dot ball. Only 3 runs have come in first 5 balls in this over. Dubai Wanderers have won the toss in this game and they elected to bowl first, and so far they have done a very decent job. This time they will take a single. And that will be the end of over number 12. It's 88 on the board for the loss of 4. Avinash will be bowling his last over, and this is played toward the long off for a single. Oh, what a bowling is done by Avinash in this game. He remained little unlucky. He has beaten the batters at numerous occasions. Also, a catch was dropped on his bowling. Well, this is wide given, a rare loose delivery from Avinash. Still, he has conceded 22 runs in his 3.1 overs. Oh, this is played in the air, in the gap, chase on. And the fielder in the deep does a very pretty job. It's Aaron who done a fantastic job. Only couple of runs added to the score. Rahman Ghani has scored 24 on 21 balls. Comes down the track and only manages to hit straight for a single. Avinash bowling his last over, and he's up against Zahid Ali. Nicely driven towards the deep extra cover region. The fielder cut the ball off and only a single added to the score. Avinash to Rahman. Is trying to be a little aggressive. Rahman, driven towards the deep extra cover region. There is a protection in the deep and it will just be a single. Throwing has been superb by the deep fielders for Dubai Wanderers. They got lovely strong arms. Here we go, the last legal ball remaining of the spell of Avinash. He has given 27 runs and nicely played toward the leg side. And they will just settle for a single. Don't take your chances against Jordan. He has got a lovely arm. And that will be the end of over number 13. It's 96 on the board for the loss of 4. Abdullah has been brought into the attack. What a champion he was earlier on. Gave away just 8 runs, taken a wicket in his 2 overs. And he will be bowling to Zahid Ali. Oh, once again started very decently on the right line and length. Only driven for a single. Well, the score moves on to 97 for 4. Abdullah will be bowling to Rahman. Oh, just play toward the leg side. Not a convincing shot, but he will take a single. Well, excitement has just begun in this match. Karwan cricket batters looking to score aggressively and to put more excitement into this game. I have been joined by my dear friend Samir Yunus. Welcome, Samir.
Thank you very much, Nadeem. Certainly a game that seems like neither of the teams are dominating. Karwan CC 98 for 4. They've been challenged by Dubai Wanderers, who've been brilliant with the ball so far. Picked up 4 wickets. And they haven't made run scoring easy. Oh, there's a run out opportunity here. Good throw. But because they set off early, Zahid and Rahman, they're able to complete the single. And this is something they've done well, Karwan CC, throughout this tournament. They've run very well between the wickets. But today they are up against a very quality Dubai Wanderers bowling side. Abdullah into his 3rd over. This is down the ground. It's in the air. Should be an opportunity, but one bounce to the fielder. Didn't really connect too well. And in the end, that was an advantage to him, because could have easily hit it straight to the fielder there. Zahid Ali's on 18 of 20. He's stuck around. Both these batters have now got a partnership going. 38 worth this partnership. 1 point. It was real trouble for Karwan CC. They've done well to arrest that pressure. However, it's not done yet, because Dubai Wanderers are on the attack. 14 done. It's 101 for 4. Danny Pawson, the skipper, has bowled a couple of useful medium pace overs, and he's also picked up a wicket, so he's now brought himself on. 101 for 4 Karwan CC, 6 overs left in the game. They'll be looking to get to about 150 for sure. But for that to happen, these two need to continue batting without losing more wickets. They've certainly got batting to come. A few big hitters in the side. Karwan CC are known for that. But Dubai Wanderers aren't going to be pushed aside or brushed aside. They're certainly a team full of high spirits, and they'll compete. Oh, that's one into the right-hander. 15 overs. The ball still hooping around for these faster bowlers. Giving a real rob their side. It's been good stuff. They were expensive in the first over, almost 20 runs off it. But after that, they've just come back really well. Picked up wickets regularly. Didn't love the batters to settle in. Nicely pulled away in front of him. Once again, they're coming back for the second, but the throw is too far. It's taken too long for the fielder to get rid of that. Loves these two to cross over for a couple of runs. I'm just getting the feeling that these two will now bat like this for the next 2-3 overs. Keep it down the ground. Try and be cautious. It's another pull. Again, a bit of work for the mid-wicket fielder. And again, they'll come back for the two. Well, you can challenge Karwan CC all you want, but the one aspect of their game that truly is outstanding is the running between the wickets. Not many other teams have matched up to their sense of urgency and the fitness that they've displayed in crossing those 22 yards quite regularly. Full delivery outside off. They've driven it straight to the fielder and crossed over for another single. So if the boundaries aren't coming, you'll always find them looking for those ones and twos. That's what makes them such a good batting unit, Karwan CC. A truly professional setup. However, Dubai Wanderers have certainly challenged them. Those 4 wickets putting them on the back foot. This partnership now worth 44. Karwan CC were hoping that they come good, and they have. Rahman and Zaid Ali. Now it's about piling on from here on. Danny Pawson, 5 runs off this over so far. Couple of deliveries left. That's hammered over extra cover. With outside off, Fuller in length. And Rahman, in fact, Zahid Ali there. In fact, it was the left-hander Rahman after all, who's gone over the cover fielder, who did give it a jump, but wasn't able to really get a hand to it. And that's a welcome boundary for Karwan CC. They need a few more of these in these next few overs if they are to finish with a competitive score here. Dubai Wanderers have chased big totals in this tournament, so they'll certainly know that anything around the 150, 160 mark, they can chase it down. Not in control of that at all. Was shorter in length. Got big on Rahman. But they'll still manage to get the single. So a good over, was spoilt by that boundary. 15 overs done. There's 5 overs left in this innings. Nelson's up on the board for Karwan. It's 111 for 4. Five overs left, 111 is the score. KCC will be hoping they can get to that 160 mark. Dubai Wanderers, on the other hand, will be looking to try and contain them to under around 140. They'll have to bowl well. They've bowled well so far. Navalesh Naidu, been expensive, but he picked up the wicket of Muazzam Hayat. Nicely picked up. Beautifully picked up by Rahman. Wow, that's a good looking shot. Coming round the wicket, Navalesh Naidu. Full end delivery outside off, and he's driven that with class. One bounce into the fence. 37 of 28 now. He's really picked up. Zahid Ali, he's asking his teammates in the dugout to calm down. They've got this. Not the best of starts for Navalesh Naidu. He's had a forgetful evening so far in terms of the runs he's given away. This one's back off a length towards his pads, and he'll push that towards long on for just a single. Got the boundary, got off strike. Now it's Zahid Ali who will face Navalesh Naidu, who I feel will be much more comfortable bowling to the right-hander than the left-handed Rahman. He's back over the wicket. A bit of a tweak in the field as well. He'll have to finish well. He's given away 37 runs. If he can somehow keep it to less than 3 runs the rest of this over and pick up a wicket, hopefully, that'll be a decent outing for him, Navalesh. Started off with the new ball, wasn't the best of starts, but he's come back well. Oh, cut away. There is protection down there. They're coming back for the second. There's a bit of a miscommunication here. A throw at the keeper's end, and it is an overthrow after all. Well, this is what the batters have done. They've put pressure on the fielders. They put pressure on Navalesh Naidu there to try and get a run out of the keeper's end, but the throw was way over the head of the keeper. And as a result, it's not just the 2 runs, but they've also got an extra boundary. So make that a 6. Couple of bouncers to Jordan Clark, who's put in a decent throw. But Navalesh thought there was an opportunity at the keeper's end, but the throw was too high. They've got 6 runs off that delivery. 11 off this over. Navalesh has been expensive tonight. Straight back to the bowler, and he picks it up. This is very much against the run of play. Wow, he could have left that alone. It would have been a wide. But Zahid Ali decided to try and go after it. Got the toe end of the bat. Look at that. A simple floater outside off. Navalesh thought it was going to be a wide. But Zahid Ali getting the toe end of the bat, and he'll complete the catch with one hand and say, "Thank you very much, sir. I needed that." And a good innings from Zahid Ali comes to an end. He needed to play a knock like this just to resurrect this innings. 30 of 27. Just one boundary off it. He has to walk back now. Karwan CC lose half their side. They are 122 for 5. So Navalesh, despite being expensive, has somehow picked up another wicket. That brings out Umair Ali, the big man, out to the centre. And it's given him an easy full toss down to the leg side, and Umair Ali only has to get some bat onto it. Well, Navalesh is leaking runs here. You don't bowl there to a batter who's just walked out. Look at that, full delivery onto the pads. It simply had to just turn the bat around, and an easy boundary there. Now the scoring rate has picked up again. Almost 8 runs per over. Karwan CC are going at 126 for 5 in the 16th over. They've got 4 more overs left after this. That's much better. That's where you want to be to the new batter. But he'll still manage to push it down to long on. Get a single and keep the strike. 4 overs left in the game. Karwan CC will need at least 40 more runs if they want to finish on a high 127 for 5. This is going to be a very important over in the game because it is the last over of Abdullah Kayani. He's been the pick of the bowlers for Dubai Wanderers so far. And he starts one outside off. Ben Wilgoss not able to collect that. They'll run for a bye. And Abdullah isn't a happy man. He would have wanted to bowl to the new batter. And I say it's important because Abdullah is certainly the pick of the bowlers for Dubai Wanderers, as he always has been throughout the last couple of seasons. 13 for 1 in his 3 overs. That's why I say that. If he can pick up the wicket of Rahman here, then the advantage is back to Dubai Wanderers. But if Karwan CC can negotiate him without much damage, then I just get the feeling that Karwan will have the upper hand going into the last stages of the game. Oh, bowled him. There you go. That's exactly why they brought him on. And that's what this man does. He's full of guile. He'll deceive you. He'll hurry you. And then he'll send you back packing. That's exactly what Abdullah Kayani has done. What a delivery. Rahman didn't know too much about that. Yorker length, stumps rattled, and the 6th wicket has been accounted for. A good innings nevertheless from the left-hander, 38 of 30. A good partnership between him and Zahid Ali, but he has to walk away. 4 fours and 1 6, but bowled by that man, the left-arm superstar Abdullah Kayani. 128 for 6. Well, that wicket from Abdullah Kayani could well be the difference between Karwan CC getting to 160 or 170 for that matter, as opposed to scoring under 150. However, Umair Ali is still out there, so Karwan will be hoping that he can provide that finish that they want. Khuzaima has walked into batting. He starts off with a full toss to him, Abdullah, around the wicket to the right-hander. And once again, he's had a brilliant evening. 13 for 2. He goes on to show how important a left-arm spinner is in your team. Especially someone who can bowl with so much control. He's set off there, Khuzaima. Oh, a better throw. Maybe a direct hit would have been a different story. But a good over. This is a brilliant over from Abdullah Kayani. Umair Ali telling him, just negotiate him, watch him off. We can get the runs off the other bowlers. There's still 3 overs left after this. Even 30 runs or 20 runs from here on will have them in good stead. I didn't know too much about that as well. Got the inside edge. They're coming back for the second, but this time Jordan Clark is much quicker to it. Only be a single. One more delivery left. Can they watch him out? If he can pick up the wicket of Umair Ali here, then Dubai Wanderers are certainly on top of this game. 1 ball left. Umair Ali on strike. It chooses to go big, but it will land safely. Wow. Could have been risky. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Dubai Wanderers, you don't want to give away easy runs like that. Bit of a fumble there from Jordan. They took him on for the throw, and they'll get a couple of runs to end Abdullah's spell. A brilliant spell 16 for 2 in his 4 overs. It's 131 for 6 at the end of 17. Karwan CC have managed 131 runs, lost 6 wickets. They've got 3 overs left to try and get as many as possible to finish on a high. Jordan Clark being brought back into the attack. Starts off with a good ball right in the block hole and a good bit of fielding as well. That's what you need. You want to set the tone early in the over. The moment you get hit for a boundary very early on, that's when the pressure tells on you. But if you start well, start with a dot ball, especially with a good yorker like that, it really lifts your spirits for the rest of the over. It will be Khuzaima on strike. Slower yorker this time. Well dug out in the end. Took an eternity to get to him. Looks a good bowler. Jordan Clark has some variations about him. The first spell was quite good. Picked up the wicket, was very accurate, and now he's showing us the variations he's got, Jordan. Now he'll bowl to Umair Ali. We all know, likes to go big, likes to be aggressive. Doesn't matter what the situation is, doesn't matter who the opposition is. He's out there to play shots. Simple chip towards third man. That was short of a length. Took him by surprise, Umair Ali. He thought he was expecting the yorker at least. But a good over so far from the tall Jordan Clark. Just 2 singles off it. They've certainly challenged this strong batting lineup of Karwan CC. Dubai Wanderers have done a decent job with the ball so far. They're not done yet. There's 2.5 overs to go. But from what we've seen, they've certainly pushed Karwan CC to the back foot. Looking to power that through the off Khuzaima. And once again, Jordan mixing it up. This time it's on the back of a length, outside off stump. Really bending his back. Bit of bounce on that. Khuzaima is on 2 off 6. Doesn't help at this stage of the game. You've got to have a strike rate of over 100 in these last few overs. Oh, that's taken the inside edge. That is unfortunate for the bowler. That is very, very unfortunate. He looked to power that towards the leg side. It was very quick onto him. And it's taken a thick inside edge and run away to the boundary. Fine leg is up in the circle, so there's no stopping that one. He won't be disheartened, Jordan, that's for sure, because there's nothing too wrong with the delivery. Just lady luck not being on his side on that occasion. One more delivery left in this over. 20 for 1 so far. Probably bowled the last one as well. This one's down the leg side. In fact, it might have taken his glove. They're asking him the question. But maybe the shoulder or the arm for that matter. A dot ball to end the over. 18 done. It's 137 for 6. So it's going to be Denny Pawson for the penultimate over. And the first ball has been powered down towards mid-wicket. They look to come back for the second, but won't challenge the throw of Aaron, who's down there to protect that boundary. So the boundaries have certainly dried up over the last couple of overs. Yes, there was an inside edge, but nothing off the middle of the bat. And that tells you how well Dubai Wanderers have bowled in these last few overs. Full driven straight to the fielder, won't take the chance. And that's probably the right way to go. The fielder is in the deep. There's no chance of a run out there anyway, so just holding on to it. Just a couple of runs so far in this over. 10 deliveries left in this innings. Karwan are 139 for 5. If they go at runner ball, they'll still get 150. Big, high, but not got the power behind it. Umair Ali looking to force the issue here in these last few balls. Other than that first ball boundary, he hasn't really been able to connect too well here. 140 now for Karwan CC. How much will they end up with? And if so, will that be enough? This is high again. Not in complete control. Is there a fielder getting underneath it? No. Just short of it. Navalesh there. Give it to a single. So they are living dangerously. I certainly have no choice but to go for those big shots. 141 on the board. Well, Dubai Wanderers will be certainly pleased if they can restrict Karwan CC to around 150, 155. Well, this one he's connected quite well, and because of that, it's gone straight to the fielder. It is a long boundary down there at long on, and Aaron there hangs on to it very nicely, and another wicket falls for Karwan CC. Danny Pawson picks up another one. Umair Ali, the big man, has to go. Doesn't do too much damage. Karwan CC lose their 7th wicket. Made just 10 off 8, just a 1-4. As Aaron Lilly holds on to the catch he offered down at long on. 141 for 7. Right then, last ball of Danny Pawson's spell. 28 for 2. Bowls a short one, a slow short one. Oh, look at that. What has happened here? A real miscommunication here between the two batters, but eventually they've managed to get a bye of the last ball of the 19th over. But a successful over for the skipper. It's 142 for 7. Right then, Jordan to bowl his last and the last of the innings. 142 is what Karwan have managed so far. And this one has been sliced towards deep extra cover. In fact, that's backward point. And just be a single. Syed Nazir, the man who's come out to bat at the fall of Umair Ali's wicket. He gets off the mark with that single. Khuzaima now on strike. They're well into the bowlers now. Karwan CC's batting lineup. A strong batting lineup of Karwan CC. Unable to really make a big impact today. Yes, Rahman and Zaid Ali batted well, but other than that, it's been good stuff from Dubai Wanderers. Slower delivery, sliced over towards long off. Will be cut off, and he's taking it too easy. but they'll keep it to a couple of runs only. And an attempted throw there has gone horribly wrong for Jordan. But there won't be any damage done. Everybody sees the funny side of it. He won't mind conceding ones and twos at this stage of the game to buy Wanderers, that's for sure. It's the boundaries that they want to stop, and so far they've done a mighty fine job at it. Good bit of fielding there, long off. I think that's Avinash down there, is it? Slower, short ball. He's got a decent connection to it, and it's gone straight to the hands of the long on fielder. It's none other than the skipper himself. Another wicket for Jordan, another wicket of Karwan CC falls. So their quest of trying to finish on a high with some boundaries is not doing too well for Karwan CC. They've lost wickets at regular intervals, and now Khuzaima has to walk away, having made just 10 off 12. One boundary to him. Jordan Clark picking up another wicket. 145 for 8. Three deliveries left. 145 is all Karwan CC have managed. They need to get past 150 at least for a moral advantage going into the halfway stage of this match. There is a lot of protection down on the leg side. There's a deep mid-wicket, long on, deep square leg. Fine leg is up in the circle. Jordan Clark has bowled well. And he's bowled him. This is top quality bowling from Jordan Clark. This is fantastic stuff. We've seen him nail that Yorker. We've seen him with those variations, and that Yorker once again undoing the new batter who's walked out to bat just now at the fall of the previous wicket. Babar Iqbal, the skipper. In fact, that's Ali who's walked out to bat. He has to walk away. And Jordan Clark picks up his third. A brilliant, brilliant display of bowling here by the tall, Wanderers fast bowler. 145 for 9. It's a skipper who walks out, then Babar Iqbal of Karwan CC, the last man walking in. Karwan CC are in danger of getting bowled out here, and Jordan Clark is on the cusp of a hat-trick here. Can he do it? Can he make it a night to remember? 3 for 23. Some brilliant bowling by the tall fast bowler. We've seen him bring in all those variations, the slow bouncer, the Yorker. These were the two wickets that have just fallen. A short delivery, looking to pull that away, Khuzaima. Can only find the field that long on. Then that solid Yorker. Ali didn't know too much about that. Now it's a skipper who has to face Jordan Clark. 2 deliveries left in the innings. Karwan CC are 145 for 9. They might just get bowled out here if he gets a hat-trick. Oh, it's a full toss. He was looking for that Yorker length. But Babar Iqbal has somehow managed to get some bat onto it and get out of strike. As they get only 1 run. A brilliant over this from Jordan Clark, the last one of the innings. If we can end on a high like this, you certainly have the momentum your way going into the break. Syed Nazir has faced just 2 deliveries. Now he'll be facing the last one. Well, he's just thinking one thing, boundary. If he can get a 4, then they get to 149. The target becomes 150. If he can finish with a 6, then they cross the 150 mark. Certainly something that their bowlers will have to bowl at. Last ball, Jordan Clark running in. Well, he can only manage to hit that towards covers and crossover for a single. This is top quality stuff from the tall fast bowler and Dubai Wanderers in general with the ball in hand. They restrict Karwan CC to 147 for 9. And mind you, a strong Karwan CC side who are yet to be beaten in this tournament. They've played 4, they've won 4. Dubai Wanderers have played 3, they've won 3. And so far in this game, they've certainly looked the better side as they've decided to bowl first and they've made good of that decision by restricting Karwan CC to 147 for 9 in their allotted 20 overs. Karwan CC, as they always do, look to start off aggressively. Ihtishamul Haq losing his wicket early there. Luqman, well, he provided a bit of foundation at the top, 33 of 19. But that middle order not really contributing too much. Aftab going for a duck. Muazzam Hayat just making 5 runs. Then there was a partnership between Rahman Ghani and Zahid Ali, 38 and 30. They had to bring that in. But after that, once their wickets were lost, none of the batters able to try and finish on a high. Umair Ali Khan, 10 off 8. Khuzaima, 10 off 2. And not much of a contribution from that lower middle order. 12 extras from Dubai Wanderers, allowing Karwan CC to get to 147 for 9. Navalesh Naidu was expensive, but he picked up a couple of wickets. But the rest of the bowlers were fantastic throughout the evening. Abdullah Khayan is certainly the pick of them. 2 for 16 in his 4. He continues to impress here at the ICCA Academy. Jordan Clark, though, for me, was the find. 3 for 25 in his 4 overs. Good variations, good pace, and certainly troubling the batters. Avinash, when he didn't pick up a wicket, but he bowled well in those middle overs, controlled things, just giving away 28 runs. And Danny Pawson, the skipper, once again with a bit of medium pace and picking up 2 important wickets, giving away 28 runs. This is how things started off. Navalesh was expensive early on, gave away quite a few boundaries and a few wides. But it was Abdullah Kayani, the man with the golden arm for Dubai Wanderers. He picked up that early wicket. And since then, there were runs scored from the bat of Luqman, but the batters on the other end kept coming and going. Jordan Clark was super impressive. That catch from Navalesh Naidu was probably the catch of the evening there. Generally a super side, Dubai Wanderers, with the ball in hand. And then Navalesh Naidu himself coming back into his second spell and picking up the wicket of Muazzam Hayat. Rahman Ghani and Zahid Ali then looked to go big, but Luqman, his wicket, I thought, was a very important one in the context of the game, because had he batted on, he would have certainly got more boundaries for Karwan CC. This was a catch that was very well taken by Navalesh again against a run-off play. That's when Zahid Ali was looking to cut loose. Abdullah Kayani coming back into that 18th over and picking up the wicket of Rahman. But after that, it was that last over of Jordan Clark, 2 wickets in it and no boundaries conceded. And in the end, restricting Karwan CC to 147 for 9 in their 20 overs. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, it will be the chase from Dubai Wanderers. Welcome back to the ICCA Academy. We are all set for one final showdown here. We've had 1.5 games already here at the ICCA Academy, the Arabian Cricket League, well and truly in control here. We are obviously bringing you live pictures of Karwan CC versus Dubai Wanderers. Karwan CC, after having been put to bat first, have only managed 147 for 9 in their allotted 20 overs. A spirited bowling effort from Dubai Wanderers, especially very good in the field as they now come out to bat and chase these 148 runs down. They've done well in the tournament so far. Played 3, won 3, and so have Karwan. Played 4, won 4, but this should be an exciting chase here. Karwan certainly have some very good bowlers. That man on your screen, Zahid Ali. He's quick, swings the ball, doesn't make life easy for the batters, and the way these two will play against him will tell us how well they will chase this down. Salik and Kobe will be opening the batting for Dubai Wanderers, so new names for them at the top. As we see Babar Iqbal marshalling his troops and getting the field settings right early on in this chase. Salik Shah and Kobe Hurft for Dubai Wanderers, and with the ball in hand it will be Zahid Ali, who has been super awesome in this tournament for Karwan CC. He's quick and he swings the ball. Here we go then, first ball. Nicely onto that. Very good area, but equally well played by Salik Shah. I've got a slip in place. Certainly Zahid Ali. Look to swing the ball, get the batter to try and drive on the up. He's not afraid to pitch it up and use that swing to his advantage. Couple of slips in fact in place. In fact, no, it's just one. Mausam Hayat, the wicket keeper, senior man in the team. Oh, that's taken the edge, but it's fallen short of the keeper. Well, early aggression, signs of aggression at least from Salik. Came down the track, almost knew that Zahid Ali will drag the length back. So he's walked down the track, tried to go towards the covers, but that edge, luckily for him, falling short of the wicketkeeper, just short of him in fact. Mausam Hayat generally very good with the gloves in hand. Creating an early chance here, Zahid Ali. Should be a very good battle here. Not many runs on the board from Karwan CC, but they have the bowlers to defend it, that's for sure. Not in complete control, but they'll get the single. They'll get the first runs on the board. Dubai Wanderers in chase of 148. They need to go at 7.5 runs per over. And Salik Shah gets off the mark with that little nudge onto the offside, bringing Kobe Hurft to the strike for the first time here against Zahid Ali. Working out to be a good contest. As we did mention at the top of the game that these two teams have been brilliant and they've certainly so far served up a good clash. Dubai Wanderers bowling well to restrict Karwan CC to 147. Now they look to chase those runs down. Will let that one go. Zahid Ali generally swings the ball away from the right-hander, so Kobe has probably seen him do that. He'll allow it to let go on that fifth stump line. Dubai Wanderers, yes, they can be a bit cautious, but they'll have to be careful not to be too cautious as well, because if they let the pressure build on them early on, they'll be left chasing too many in the end. Try and get some runs on the board in the power play. Put the pressure back on the bowlers. You don't want to let these fast bowlers dictate terms to you. Nicely pushed away. The point fielder will pick that up one-handed. Shy at the non-striker's end, but unnecessary, says Zahid Ali. No. We don't want to give away singles, easy runs. Every run you save here, it does count. Played that well, Kobe. Off the middle of the bat, but straight to the fielder. Lots of noise being made by the Karwan CC fielders, and why not? They know that they have to match the Dubai Wanderers fielding effort. They are definitely a brilliant fielding side themselves, Karwan CC. And that's why this clash becomes all the more important. A gully position now. Oh, this one came back in and Kobe was nicely behind it as well. A good first over as he always delivers. Zahid Ali just one off it. It's 1 for none. Partnering Zahid Ali with the new ball in hand will be Khuzaima bin Tanveer. He'll be bowling from the school end. And these two have done very well for Karwan CC with the new ball in general. Today they need it even more against a quality side. That is Dubai Wanderers. Top of the table clash. And certainly living up to its prospect so far. Salik Shah will take strike against Khuzaima. Nicely guided towards third man. He's a fielder down there, so he'll only be a single. And now Kobe Hurft was yet to get off the mark. Will take strike against Khuzaima. Khuzaima doesn't swing the ball as much as Zahid Ali does, but he's certainly quick. He'll hurry you. And it does extract a bit of bounce as well. The surface for me has been absolutely brilliant. There's something in it for everyone. Good shots, there's value. And bowlers, when they've landed it on the right spots, they've certainly had a bit of purchase here. Square leg comes up into the circle. Third man, fine leg, both on the boundary line now. Oh, a bit of bounce there. This is what Khuzaima does. He's very fast. He bends his back and he gets big on you as a batter. Gets to you before you know it. Kobe looking to pull that off from the front, but didn't really know too much about it. Beat him before he even knew it. This is top stuff from Karwan CC so far. They haven't picked up a wicket, but they've been very tight with their lines and lengths, not allowing Dubai Wanderers to get a big start here in the power play. Babar Iqbal just getting assurance from his bowler. If you're going to drop it short, let me put that square leg fielder back. You brought him up and you dropped it short. Could be risky. But Khuzaima says, no worries. You can stick there. I've got my plans. Let's see what he does now. Is it going to be short again? Or will he be the double bluff and go full? It's full. It's plumb in front, says the umpire. This is top stuff from Khuzaima. He brought the square leg fielder in, dropped it short and said, I'm going to get you to try and play the pull shot. But he followed it up with a full and straight delivery. Kobe Hurft shuffling across, looking to play down the leg side, and he's been struck on the pads. And he will walk away without troubling the scorers. Khuzaima with a brilliant plan and even better execution. Kobe has to walk away. No runs off his bat. Face 5 deliveries. It's 2 for 1. Early trouble for Dubai Wanderers as Aaron Wright comes out to bat for them. Top of the order at number 3 for Wright this time. As Khuzaima, a good full length delivery. Kobe shuffling across the stumps, looking to play that down the leg side. Should have been on his crease, trying to play that straight down the ground. And it doesn't get easier than that in terms of decisions for the umpire. That was going on to hit middle of middle. Right then, Josema 1 for 1. Zahid Ali has given away only 1 run. So this is a good start from Karwan CC in defense of their 149. This is what makes them a solid team. They're just relentless. A bit of a walk down the park and a chance at the non-strikers, and good effort there from the fielder. Aaron Wright would have thought that there's an easy single for him, but he had to rush to complete the run. Yeah, he set off straight away. Fielder certainly made him stretch that bat of his, but eventually he'll get that single and get off the mark. 3 runs on the board now. 10 deliveries have been bowled so far. So run rate, certainly not where Dubai Wanderers where want it to be. Oh, brilliant. This is top quality stuff. Khuzaima bin Tanveer dropping it short. Salik Shah thought it was coming back onto him, but just held its line there. Look at that for a delivery. Wow. Top quality stuff. Karwan CC's fast bowlers continue to impress here at the ICCA Academy. I can't think of other fast bowlers from other teams who have taken advantage of the conditions like these two have, Zahid Ali and Khuzaima bin Tanveer. And that's why they've been such a successful side so far. Under pressure here, Dubai Wanderers. Khuzaima has bowled a brilliant over so far. I'll just lose his run up there. Excuse him for that. When you're defending a low total, you want your bowlers to be accurate and on the money early on. That's exactly what Karwan CC's bowlers have done so far. Struck him on the pad. This might just be going down the leg side. They'll even take the catch and appeal for that as well if there was an inside edge. But the umpire says 2 negatives at that. No and no. 2 overs done. 3 for 1. What a start this from Karwan CC's bowlers, Zahid Ali and Khuzaima bin Tanveer, making life very difficult for the Dubai Wanderers top order. 2 overs completed. It's only 3 for 1 so far. That required run rate has now gone over 8 runs per over. They need some boundaries, the Dubai Wanderers. They need to get a head start in the power play. Aaron will now face Zahid Ali. Right there. That's exactly where he's going to be. Time and time again. He's not finding as much swing that he usually does, Zahid Ali. But that's what makes him a special bowler. He'll be right on target. I won't be surprised if Aaron tries to now use his feet and maybe come down the track, meet the ball where it's pitching. That slip has moved to a gully position. Maybe if he does flash at it quite hard. That's nicely cut away. For the first time, Zahid Ali has offered width, and Aaron Wright has bounced onto it. Didn't look to hit it too hard. Ensured he hit the gap. There you go. Close to the fielder, but the way it was hit, he was never going to be able to stop it. So much needed boundary for Dubai Wanderers off the bat of Aaron Wright. That should make him feel good. Zahid Ali for the first time erring in line there and paying the price with a 4. They need few more of those Dubai Wanderers inside the power play. It is a packed offside field. There's a point cover, extra cover. Mid-off and third man who is outside the 30-yard circle. 7 for 1 now. He's back on line. That's where he thrives, Zahid Ali. Just losing his line the previous delivery. But now he's gone back to that 4th stump line. Just getting the batter to play on the front foot. Getting that gully fielder closer to the batter. Very silly mid-off kind of position. Almost like a catching mid-off. Maybe for the shot that he does play uppishly. Aaron Wright. Might be full outside off. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly why that fielder has been brought in. One, to stop that from going to mid-off, and the other, if it's played uppishly, to take the catch, because there is some indication that the ball might just be holding on the surface, and because of that, Zaid Ali has brought that fielder in case Aaron plays that shot early. Babar Iqbal once again in discussion with his bowler, asking him if he wants any specific changes done in the field. And so far, Zaid Ali is content on bowling that fourth stump line. Well, Aaron, we know him as a proactive batter. He will look to try and make an adjustment. And now that catching mid-off has been taken off and extra cover will be put in that position as Babar Iqbal positions himself at extra cover. It's a very wide mid-on fielder in position. All sorts of changes happening here. Oh, this one was curling back into him. Aaron has managed to get that towards mid-on and get a single. Yeah, he'll just indicate to the bowler, saying, I saw you, angling that back in. Gives it away with his wrist, I think, Zaid Ali. And that's why Aaron Wright was able to read that off his hand. I think his stock ball is the one that goes away from the right-hander. But when you see his wrist just curling, it's moving, that's when you know that it's going to be the one that's angling back into the right-hander. But what a super skill to have as a fast bowler, if you can maintain the pace and still swing it both ways. You see Umair Ali there just warming up. Might just see him brought in as a change. Oh, beaten again. Salik Shah hasn't looked comfortable against Zaid Ali or Khuzaimah bin Tanveer. A dot ball to end the third over. It's 8 for 1. Khuzaimah, the wicket taker, runs in now with a slip in place. And he's beaten him again. Oh, this is some really good stuff. Aaron Wright once again playing down the wrong line. They'll both exchange smiles. But Khuzaimah will know that he was mighty close to that outside edge. He's bowled well. Certainly made life difficult for the batters, as they always do, these two fast bowlers of Karwan CC. They're making a real fight of these 147 runs that they've posted. What an interesting battle it has been so far. Down the leg side this time and straight to the fielder. Just can't seem to find the gaps here, Dubai Wanderers. The bowling has been relentless from Karwan CC so far. Not offering anything to work with. Stump to stump. Beating them for pace as well. 140 runs more. Seems a long way away for Dubai Wanderers. Only managed 8 runs so far. And we're in the 4th over already. Oh, this one came back into him, the inside edge. Taking that towards fine leg. And just be a single. Well, Aaron Wright certainly didn't know too much about that delivery. Oh, it'll be Salik Shah, who's only made 2 of 7. Now he needs to get a move on here. Can't afford to go at this rate. Dubai Wanderers need boundaries. They're going at 2.5 runs per over here. Yes, it's early, but they need to catch up soon. Otherwise, that required run rate, the moment it passes 9-10, Then you are caught catching up. Especially when you're chasing, the pressure is always on you. Once again, playing down the wrong line. This one was dragged in length by Khuzaima. Salik Shah, not really sure which way the ball's going to swing, so he's just trying to play as straight as possible. Once again, he's beaten. 2 of 8 now, Salik Shah. Not really comfortable at all. They've pushed him to the back foot regularly because of their pace and bounce that these two are extracting, Zahid and Khuzaima. And so far, just one he's given up in this over. Super accurate. Down the track, looking to pull that away. Khuzaima dragging the length even further behind. Dropping it short. And another dot ball. Wow, the pressure's really telling on these Dubai Wanderers batters. Now you can see the fielders also backing up the bowler, making a lot of noise out there. Yet to get to double digits, Dubai Wanderers. We're in the 4th over. The bowling, yes, it went to plan, but the batting so far hasn't gone to plan for Dubai Wanderers. They've lost only 1 wicket. But they'll want to get a move on. Down the track, this time he makes a connection. Salik Shah finally gets bat onto one of them and he's got enough bat for it to run away to the boundary over extra cover. Much needed one for Dubai Wanderers off the bat of Salik Shah. He wasn't afraid to step down the track again. And this time he was well in control of it. 1 bounce into the fence. 4 of 4. 13 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. Zahid Ali into his 3rd now. Nicely pushed towards point. Could have tried to hit that a little harder. Maybe try and pierce that gap between point and cover. Being a little extra watchful here, Aaron Wright. Well, they've done well to not give away another wicket. But the problem for them is that required run rate keeps going up. Now over 8.5 runs per over required. They don't want to put pressure on their middle and lower order to end up having too many to score in the last 10 overs. Well, he does the same thing Salik Shah does down the track. Won't go too far. However, we'll get a couple of runs here. Aaron Wright looking to learn from his partner. The one way to counter the movement and the swing is to use your feet and get to the pitch of the ball. Done that successfully a couple of times now. Maybe that will put the bowler off his radar a little bit. Maybe he might try and go a bit fuller. Or maybe drag it back so that they can pull him off. 15 for 1 now. Zahid Ali into his 3rd over. I won't be surprised if Babar Iqbal bowls him out. He wants his strike bowler to pick up early wickets for him. There you go. That's what that delivery has done. Because he used his feet in the previous ball, Zahid Ali has gone full this time. And Aaron Wright has nicely driven him through the covers for a boundary. This is a nice contest between bat and ball. Nicely driven. More importantly, through the gap. There was a chase on, but tantalizingly, the ball will cross the line and fetch a boundary for Aaron Wright. So, good bit of thinking on the batsman's part. He's cast a seed of doubt in the bowler's mind. And as we assumed, he went full and paid the price of the boundary. So now, looking much better for Dubai Wanderers. Although they still need a few more of those. Where does he go now, Zahid Ali? Does he go short? Does he go for the bouncer? Or does he go back to his good length that has worked for him so far? Use the feet again. This one's down the leg side. Will be called a wide. Drops it short. I think he saw him coming early. Wanted to go to his body. Fine leg is up in the circle, but square leg is down in the deep, so not a bad idea after all. Maybe get him to pull one straight down the throat of square leg. Well, that's what happens when you get hit for a boundary. And when you put pressure on the bowler, you do get these extra runs, these wides, because the bowler does try to do something different. Once again, using the feet, but this time not in control, getting the outside edge. Third man will cut that off, will only be a single. Much better over this for Dubai Wanderers, 8 off it already. This is where they need to be at 8 runs per over at least in the power play. They've only managed 21 runs so far. We're about 8 deliveries before the power play ends. If they can somehow get about 12 to 15 runs in these next 8, it should be a successful power play for Dubai Wanderers, having lost just 1 wicket. So far, it's 50-50 for both the sides. Short into Salik Shah. And he'll get the run off the inside edge. Nine runs of this over of Zahid Ali has been slightly expensive compared to his first 2. Bit of advice from Umair Ali there, a senior man in this team, that catching cover fielder is still in position, but he hasn't bowled full enough for him to come into the game. Last ball of the over. Once again, Aaron Wright looking to use his feet. This one got big on him, extracting some serious bounce off this surface, the faster bowlers. 5 overs done, it's 22 for 1.
Well, it's 22 for 1 after 5 overs. Dubai Wanderers have been kept under pressure. They are kept quiet thanks to some brilliant bowling by the bowlers of Karwan Cricket Club. There is a change in the bowling. Said Nazir has got the ball in his hand. And it's Salik Shah batting on 7, face 11 balls. So it's Said Nazir. Oh, beautiful ball. A hint of in swing in that. It's nicely played by Salik for a single. Well, so far excellent bowling by the bowlers of Karwan Cricket Club. They have really set the tone for the rest of the match. It is going to be a close contest. Karwan Cricket Club, they are top team. They will not let Dubai Wanderers chase this down easily. Oh, this is head back. Straight to the fielder there at mid-off. Syed Nazir is definitely getting a little swing. Aaron. Comes down the track, hits it. Straight to the fielder there at mid-off. Single added to the score. Only 24 runs on the board for the loss of 1 after 5.3 overs. The required run rate has reached up to 8.55. His current run rate is just 4.36. This is what shows how well Karwan Cricket Club bowlers have bowled in this game. Oh, this hit! This has hit Salik. It was quick delivery and it was an in-dipper. But Salik is a fighter. Still out there in the middle. Salik has scored 8 on 13 balls. No wonder if he gets cut loose over here. Oh, this is nicely played toward the offside. Fielder over there, and it will just be a single. Very disciplined bowling so far by all three bowlers who have got to do the bowling from Karwan Cricket Club. They are young, they are fast, and they are also getting swing. Syed Nazir, he is another new addition to UAE domestic circuit. He as well is one of those Afridis announcing themselves good in UAE domestic circuit. Oh, this is a very agriculture shot, but straight to the fielder there in the circle, who did a fantastic job. Saved few runs for his team. And that is the end of power play. Karwan Cricket Club has only conceded 25 runs and taken a wicket as well. So far, it's even Steven game here. It is going to be a nail-biting contest. Stay tuned. Well, at the end of power play, it's 25 for 1. Dubai Wonders. And it's Omer who has got the ball in his hand. He is very experienced player. Have been playing plenty of good cricket in UAE domestic circuit and has a habit of taking wickets. Right on the money first ball. He will not provide pace, will be very deceptive. Has got a very good lead cutter, a very good slower one. A single taken on the very first ball. Salik giving some advices to Aaron. Aaron has scored 15 on 17. Required run rate is creeping up with every dot ball. Nicely bowled and straight to the gully fielder. Fielding has been superb for Karwan CC. Well, this time clipped away toward the leg side. Single taken. Well, one thing is sure, Salek will definitely like to go after Umair, and that can become very interesting because Umair always think one step ahead. How Salek is going to tackle Umair. Comes down the wicket, hits it in the air, and safe enough. Well, out of nowhere, Salek has hit a maximum against Umair. Much needed 6 coming up for Salek and for Dubai Wanderers. It was always expected that Salek will go after Umair. One of those batters who likes to come down the track. Oh, this is well bowled and nicely played as well. Good cricket. After hitting a 6, rotating the strike. Nine runs have come in this over. A real expensive over in the game so far for Dubai Wanderers. Oh, this is better delivery. A good one coming up from Umair. A dot ball to end his over numbers. 7 overs gone, 34 for 1. Well, Rahman Ghani has got the ball in his hand. A left arm spin, will be bowling round the wicket. Babar is just adjusting the field. Very crucial stage of the game. He's up against Salek. Oh, this is beautifully bowled. Loud appeal given. Well, Salek is not happy. He thinks he played it. It was an inside edge. It was a brilliant delivery. Mujahid Raza took a bit of time. He has given late decision, but Salek has got leg before out. Oh yes, he nicked it definitely. It was inside edge. Salek is dejected. He started playing well. Got leg before on the very first ball of Rahman Ghani. Has scored 17 on 18 balls. LBW by Rahman Ghani is 34 for 2 after 7.1 overs. Well, Karwan Cricket Club, they were looking to take a wicket and they got the dangerous Salik, who just started playing some good shots. Got leg before on the very first ball of Rahman Ghani, and he bowls a white ball. It's Danny out there in the middle. Oh, he plays a reverse sweep and connected it very well, went straight to the fielder in a flash. Takes a single, rotates a strike. It's Aaron who is playing on 16 face 20 balls. They got to do some repair work here. Still, the required run rate is below 9. They only need 112 in 12.4 overs. Oh, well, Aaron wanted to play a sweep shot. He already predetermined even before Rahman Ghani delivered the ball. A single added to the score in the form of leg byes, I suppose. Now, left arm spinner against a left-handed batter. Danny Powson bowled very well earlier on. Nicely played on the back foot, and they will settle for a single. Rahman Ghani has bowled very well so far. Bowled at a very good tight line and length, and also with a decent pace. Swept, but straight to the deep square leg fielder, and it will just be a single. Rahman Ghani, another new name in the UAE domestic circuit. This is punched on the ground and good fielding on his own bowling. Well, it's a good over from Rahman Ghani. Gave 4 runs, taken a wicket as well. 39 for 2 after 8 overs. Well, Babar Iqbal, the captain, has decided to roll his arms, and he will be bowling from ICCA Academy end. It's a very crucial stage of the game. Karwan Cricket Club would like to continue building up the pressure which is built by all the bowlers so far who done it. Oh, very flighted delivery. In fact, what a way to get wicket on the very first ball. Babar Iqbal gets the wicket. Aaron, who wanted to play across the line, got stumped on the very first ball. Well, it was nothing a shot, just a walking shot at the end. And Mazam Hayat with the lovely reaction. Well, it's all happening here. Aaron scored 17 on 23, a bit slow in this game. Got stumped by Mazam Hayat, bowled by Babar Iqbal. It's 39 for 3 after 8.1 overs. It's Brennan out there in the middle. Has replaced Aaron, who got stumped on the very first ball of Babar's first over. Got stumped. Mazam Hayat very quick with his glove work. Babar got the wicket on the very first ball. Well, it's a full toss. Not a convincing shot. The ball was there in the air for quite some time, but safely landed at no man's land area. A single added to the score. Well, two strong boys out there in the middle for Dubai Wanderers. Brennan and Denny. Required run rate has creeped up to 9.21 per over. But it's amazing the way Babar Iqbal is bowling. He is giving plenty of flight. Once again, a very decent delivery. He has already got a Player of the Match award in one of the game. This time, Jenny comes down the track and it just fallen short in front of the fielder there at long off. A single added to the score, but Babar Iqbal almost trapped the batter. He's not giving any pace whatsoever. That makes the hitting even more difficult. You have to middle it and you have to have enough power behind the shot. You have to have enough elevation, and then only you can clear the boundary. It's a big man, Brennan, facing Babar Iqbal. Went for the sweep shot and it's a wide given by the umpire. Babar Iqbal got a little carried away. Full delivery, driven, straight to long off, and it will be another single, and that will be the end of a very successful first over of Babar Iqbal. He has given 4 runs in it and taken a wicket. 9 overs gone. 43 for 3. Well, Umair Ali has got the ball in his hand. It was a little expensive in the very first over. It was when Salih was going full gun blazing. Hit him a 6 in that over. But now it will be Brennan. Nicely bowled and well played. A single will get added to the score. 104 runs required in 10.5 overs. It's Jenny facing Umair Ali. Well, length delivery pulled away towards the leg side, and should just be a single. Umair is a local star here in UAE domestic circuit. Just watch out the celebration if he gets a wicket. He is a character, nicely bowled, nicely played as well. And it will just be a single. Brilliant fielding by the fielders. They are very active and agile, very enthusiastic. Karwan Cricket Club is one of those teams who carry their physio alongside them every part of UAE wherever they play. Much fitter and much better fielding side. Meanwhile, a dot ball. Umair is not going to give any freebies. And it's very deceptive. Has got a dodgy run up, but doesn't bowl very passy deliveries. This time, good shot, but once again, fielder has done a brilliant job. This is the kind of fielding which really back the bowlers up. This time, Muhammad Aftab with a lovely stop at point position. He saved definite boundary over there. 4 singles are taken in this over so far. Brennan. Oh, this was drifting down the leg side. Chase on, but the ball will win the race. Nicely done by Brennan. Beautifully played toward the deep fine leg area. In fact, it's given leg byes. It doesn't matter as the runs have come and much needed by the batting side. It's 51 for 3 after half of the stage of the inning of Dubai Wanderers.
Ten overs done in this chase. Dubai Wanderers are 51 for 3 with a required run rate of 9.7. The advantage is certainly with Karwan CC, who have been super economical with the ball in hand. They picked up 3 wickets and not allowed the batters to get away here. Babar Iqbal with his usual loopy off spin into his second over. He's picked up a wicket off his first, a good stumping from this wicket keeper, Mazam Hayat, and now it's Danny and Brennan who are looking to build a partnership here. The skipper will certainly look to bat through this innings here, Danny Pawson. He is going to be key for Dubai Wanderers to chase this down. Dragging that from outside off. And Babar Iqbal realizing that he should have got a hand to it. There would have been an opportunity at the non-striker's end. Yeah. This game is full of ifs and buts, isn't it? He's just thinking to himself. Brennan was far off his crease. Just a bit of foot or a finger would have sufficed. Again, not able to get him away. Danny Pawson. Well, if there's anyone they can target here, it'll have to be Babar, because he's bowling gentle, loopy spinners. However, they've struggled against him. That's Danny at the non-strikers, and look at that. If he had tried and got a finger to it, it would have been curtains for the skipper. This one's also struck him on the pads down the leg side. Babar Iqbal knew it even when appealing. It'll be a leg by. These won't do for Dubai Wanderers. They need boundaries. That required run rate now over 10 runs per over. One of these two has to play a big knock. It'll have to be the skipper himself. Can he cut loose here? Pick up a couple of big overs of at least 15 runs each. Bring that required run rate down. Down the track, powered towards long off. Will only be a single. So you can certainly see that he realizes he needs to get a move on. But it just hasn't come off for Dubai Wanderers. They've been too slow right from the start. And just as we were mentioning, they are playing catch up now. This is a big shot, a big slog sweep, but it's straight to the fielder, and a brilliant catch there from Rahman Ghani. He judged that to perfection. And Babar Iqbal once again among the wickets. Brennan had to go for the big shot. Unfortunately, he's found the fielder there who's timed his jump to perfection, and he maintains his balance. So the 4th wicket falls for Dubai Wanderers. Brennan there Looking to go big, looking to up the ante. Has to depart. Karwan CC. Yes, they have posted a low total, but they are seriously making life difficult for Dubai Wanderers out there. Brannan has to walk away, having made just 4 runs off 10 balls. A good catch from Rahman Ghani. Babar Iqbal picks up his second. It's 54 for 4. Another successful over from Babar Iqbal. 6 for 2 now in his 2 overs. Now, time for a bit of pace from the school end. It's Syed Nazir Afridi. This is a good bowling effort from Karwan CC. They only made 147, but boy, have they made a game out of this. That's why they are such a superstar side. I never really have them out of the game, even with the low total. They've done well to keep Dubai Wanderers quiet so far. They need 94 off the last 9 overs. Dubai Wanderers will require a special effort here. And that man on strike, Danny Pawson, who's now looked for a quick single, he'll have to be the one to do it for them. He's joined by Jordan Clark, who will now take strike. Well, he bowled extremely well, Jordan. Now he has to try and do it with a bat. Stay with his skipper. A new partnership is needed here. And a quick one at that. Required run rate over 10.5 runs per over. One of these two has to play a special knock here for Dubai Wanderers. A quick fire 50 maybe. That was quick. Angled into the new batter. Jordan getting a bit of his own medicine here. Really troubled the batters of Karwan CC with his variations. Now he has to come and face the music himself. And batting hasn't been easy against what has been a quality bowling effort from Karwan CC so far. Look at that run rate. You're chasing 148 in a T20. You cannot afford to go under 5 runs and over. You've got to keep up with that required run rate. Just outside off, cut away. A good bit of fielding there, but won't be able to prevent the single as Jordan Clark gets off the mark. And Danny Pawson is on 8 off 11. He needs to pick up the pace here. The problem is they can't afford to lose too many wickets and they don't have too much time left in the game. So 8+ overs to go. 92 runs required. More than 10 runs per over. In fact, it's inching towards 11 runs per over now. They need to find at least 2 boundaries every over. It's Karwan's game to lose from here on. They've been disciplined. They've been accurate throughout. If they can just continue to be so without conceding boundaries, they'll have this game wrapped up. Shot. This has gone high up in the air, but lands safely. Fine leg for a moment. May have thought that it's coming to him, but it just didn't have the legs to carry. Danny Pawson forced into that hook shot. In the end, it'll only be a single. Skiddy customer, this Syed Nazir. Is quick. Gets to you quicker than you think. Not the tallest lad, but he's certainly got some zing about him. And guess what? His surname is Afridi. It's not even surprising anymore. So many Afridis here in domestic cricket, and all of them, most of them at least, are decent bat bowlers. Shorter again. Jordan this time much more in control. Just guiding that towards third man using the pace of the bowler. And get one more single. Well, they can't do it with these Dubai Wanderers. 1s and 2s are not going to be enough. They need the 4s and 6s. And a lot of them. As that required run rate now jumps past 11 runs per over from here on. Said Nasir, in his 11 deliveries, has only given away 7 runs, yet to concede a boundary. That's how well he's bowled. Looking to pull that away, but unable to go past the bowler himself. Another good over from the youngster. 12 done, it's 58 for 4. The Babar Iqbal 6 for 2 in his 2. Can he pick up one more here? Well, they have to go and attack him, that's for sure, Dubai Wanderers. They have not much choice left now. With a required run rate of over 11 runs per over, they'll have to step on the gas now. It's make or break for them. Right now, Karwan ICCA are making it very easy for themselves. Down the track, once again powered towards long on. Oh, that's gone through. So first bit of lapse in concentration from the fielders. Yes, they've dropped one catch. This one, I think it's Zahid Ali down there. Powered, hit very hard by Danny Pawson. Just taking his eyes off the ball at the last moment. Goes through his legs. Yes, it is Zahid Ali, the guilty party. And Babar Iqbal conceding a boundary. Oh, this is unfortunate. Danny Pawson, what have you done? Well, you're a strong lad. Use your strength to hit down the ground. Why play a shot like that? They tempted him by keeping the third man area vacant. Babar Iqbal has just bowled straight and full, and that is what has got him the wicket so far. It's been self-destruct from Dubai Wanderers. Danny Pawson also pressing the same button that the batters before him have done. He walks away having made just 13, and with that, maybe the hopes of Dubai Wanderers walk away too. It's 63 for 5. Aaron Lilly now comes out to bat at number 7 for Dubai Wanderers. They've lost half their side in chase of this 148. Babar Iqbal, 3 wickets to him again. Oh, and almost another one. What a way to play your first ball, Aaron Lilly. Looking to go big with a slog sweep. And almost kissing that off stump there. Babar Iqbal has been superb tonight. He hasn't done too many things, just kept it nice and straight. It is the batters who have gifted him the wicket so far. I'll just walk away from that. It will be signalled a dead ball by the umpire. I don't think he was ready to face that. By the time he lifted his head, Babar Iqbal was already on his delivery stride. Down the track, he will make a connection. Pushed it far outside off when he saw him coming down the track. Luckily for Aaron Lilly, he'll get some bat onto it and he'll get off the mark with that single. Muazzam Hayat for a moment may have thought there's another stumping opportunity. But he will survive, Aaron Lilly. Now Jordan Clark will take strike. Last ball of the over. Down the track again. Hit firmly, but hit straight to the fielder. And a fancy celebration from Umair Ali. This is fantastic stuff to see. Karwan ICCA enjoying themselves out there. And why not? Their skipper has once again picked up 4 wickets with some innocuous off spin. Bit of a shake and a break from Umair Ali to celebrate that 6th wicket. Jordan Clark not able to contribute with the bat. Bowled well, but won't be able to make a contribution with the bat in hand. He walks away having made 3. Caught by Umair Ali, bowled by Babar Iqbal. It's a 64 for 6. They're into the bowlers now. Babar Iqbal once again putting in a stellar performance for his team. 4 wickets to his name. Rahman Ghani, the other spinner. Left arm spin. He's picked up 1. And now he's been brought into the attack from the school end. Abdullah Kayani has walked out, but Aaron Lilly will take strike now. Once again using their feet. Pushing that towards mid-wicket. And will get a single. Nothing has gone their way for Dubai Wanderers, especially with the bat in hand. We thought there was a spirited effort by them with the ball in hand, but unfortunately their batters just haven't stood up. Now Abdullah Kayani, who was the pick of the bowlers, did a mighty fine job with the ball in hand. Can certainly bat, but asking a lot of him. The required rate of more than 12 runs per over. It's going to take a Herculean effort here from Dubai Wanderers to try and cross this line. And the first ball, his face is gone high up in the sky. The fielder's getting underneath it. That'll be wicket number 7. Abdullah Kayani, the first ball that he faces. Not much of a choice left really, but to go big. He does go big, but he doesn't go far enough. And a simple catch down to long on as Rahman Ghani picks up his 2nd wicket in this game. And the 7th wicket falls for Dubai Wanderers. Abdullah Kayani won't trouble the scorers. A golden duck for him. Dubai Wanderers lose their 7th. It's 65 for 7. Well, it's the spinners for Karwan CC that have picked up the wickets. Yes, the faster bowlers, they applied the pressure early on, picked up 1 wicket. But after that, 6 wickets between the spinners. 4 for Babar Iqbal and now 2 for Rahman Ghani. As Navalesh Naidu walks out to face Rahman, who's got a slip in place now. And this one stays low. The first ball that he's faced, Navalesh Naidu. This has been relentless pressure from the bowlers of Karwan CC. They just haven't allowed Dubai Wanderers to play their shots. Looking to cut that away, but quicker through the air, and Muazzam Hayat will collect that. What an over this is from Rahman Ghani. Just 1 run, picked up a wicket. And now Dubai Wanderers are staring down the barrel. Down the track. This has gone high again. Will the fielder get under it? Yes, he does. Another catch there. Khuzaima bin Tanveer down at long on. And another wicket falls to spin. And another one bites the dust for Dubai Wanderers. Rahman Ghani now 3 wickets to his name. Just floating it up there, asking the batter to create the power behind the shot. Navalesh Naidu using his feet, going up, but not going the distance. And another catch taken in the deep. He will walk away too without scoring, without troubling the scorers. Navalesh Naidu, none of 3 deliveries. Rahman Ghani picks up 3. It's 65 for 8. Well, this seems like it will be over much quicker than we imagined. It will be Ben Wilgos, the wicketkeeper, who's out to bat at number 10. Rahman Ghani, the last ball of his second over. A nice little push towards the point fielder. And he will survive. Well, this game is now far, far, far from the reach of the Wanderers. They are, after all, left wandering in this game. 65 for 8 at the end of 14. Babar Iqbal, the man of the moment, the skipper of Karwan CC. He's picked up 4 wickets and here they are. He's been a thorn to Dubai Wanderers batters. Well, we'll try and get back to those 4 wickets, but here he is to bowl his last over, try and pick up a 5 for himself tonight. And this might just be it. In fact, no, it won't carry to the fielder. A loud shout of catch it from Babar Iqbal. But it'll be a single to Aaron Lilly as Ben Wilgos now will take strike for the first time against the right arm spin of Babar Iqbal. Can he pick up 5 tonight? One bounce to the fielder and that's a run out. Oh well. You know, when it rains, it pours, they say. And there's a thunderstorm in the camp of Dubai Wanderers. They have lost wickets in a cluster after cluster. And as if things weren't going bad enough, here's a run out. Aaron Lilly got a start there at the non-strikers end, but he's backed up too far, and a brilliant direct hit from Umair Ali results in the fall of the 9th wicket. Aaron Lilly, the RAS recognised batter for Dubai Wanderers, walks away, makes only 3 runs, and now the Wanderers are in danger of getting all out. 66 for 9. Well, this is what Babar Iqbal has done in this innings so far. The first ball that he bowled, he got a stumping. Then that good catch down towards mid-wicket. Well timed by Rahman Ghani, the other spinner. Danny Pawson looking for a reverse sweep, getting clean bowled. And then this catch from Umair Ali with a nice little celebration as well. 4 wickets for Babar Iqbal. And this one was the run out. Umair Ali with the direct hit there. What a combination this. The senior man Umair Ali alongside his skipper Babar Iqbal. He's got 4 more balls left to try and get his 5 wickets. Ben Wilgos will push that towards the leg side and pick up a single. Right then, the last man in, Avinash Karia. Will he be the victim of Babar's fifer? 67 for 9 Dubai Wanderers. They would have thought that 147 should be chaseable. But Karwan CC have made it look very, very difficult. Slightly uppish, but will land safely. He's got 3 deliveries more. Babar Iqbal given away just 14 runs, picked up 4 wickets. Now he's got 2 deliveries left after that dot ball. Will Avinash play a big shot? This one's down the leg side. It's taken the pad, I think. Will be signal a leg by. Let's have a look at the umpire's signal. Yes, there you go. Babar Iqbal's got 1 delivery left in his spell. He will be bowling that to Wilgos. In the way Wilgos has played so far, I don't think he'll be looking for a big shot here. Yeah, just simply pushed away towards the fielder. And Babar Iqbal will finish with figures of 14 for 4 in his 4 overs. A brilliant, brilliant spell and a super contribution with the ball in hand. 15 overs done. Not much time left in this game. It's 68 for 9.
Well, it's 68 for 9 after 15 overs. Ali Iqbal will be rolling his arm. First ball put away towards the offside for a single. What a terrific performance with the ball by Karwan CC. All the bowlers bowled superbly. Right up there, the pacers bowl with electrifying pace, with swing, created a lot of troubles, put the pressure right on top, and then came the spinners, Babar Iqbal. Oh, this is nicely bowled with the angle, swung it away. Ben just wanted to glide down the third man. Well, I'll encourage to have a slip in place. Karwan Cricket Club has got a very good chance. They can pick up a very good run rate over here by dismissing Wanderers little earlier. Oh, this is not a convincing way to play that shot. 69 for 9 in 15.3 overs. Ali Iqbal bowling over the wicket. Oh, nicely played this time, and he will take a single. Avinash, who bowled superbly, but it's a different ball game over here. He is out there to bat much earlier. Comes down the track, hits in the air. Omer. Well, couldn't really judge it. It was not an easy chance actually. Running back and taking those are never easy. Omer is a very good fielder. It was a tough chance. Tried his best. Give a hand to it, but didn't collect it neatly. Avinash survives. Takes 2 on that shot. Oh. Better delivery to end the over. 16 overs gone. 72 for 9. 76 runs required in 4 overs. Ben Wilgus playing on 2, faced 7 balls. Rahman Ghazi bowled 2 overs, gave away 5 runs, taken 3 wickets. Oh, it clipped the pad, and they will take a single. Avinash likes to go after the bowling. Rahman. Oh, it's in the air. Once again landed safely over there. And they will take another single. Nicely behind the line. A defensive shot. Ben not in a mood to give away his wicket. Play toward the leg side. Chance for the run out. Well, all they needed a direct hit. But good running between the wicket. Avinash was very quick at that occasion. Now then. Not that strong throw. Well, he played across the line. Much slower this time. Rahman. Well, came down the track and didn't time it well. Rahman Ghazi as well got 3 wickets. He is into his 3rd over. And this will be the last legal ball of his over number 3. Oh, this is right in front of the stump. Yes, given. Rahman Ghazi got his 4 wickets. He just conceded 10 runs. And that's it. Karwan CC has done it here. He trapped right in front. Ben wanted to play toward the leg side. Got leg before. Rahman Ghazi grabs 4 wickets. Is a strong contender for man of the match. Also put up some good runs on the board. So Wanderers have really wandered here. Everybody, they got all out on 77. And Karwan CC has won this game by 70 runs. Excellent performance from their side, especially by their bowlers. Everybody bowled superbly. Their passers bowl with a lot of pace and accuracy. And they were able to get the swing going as well. They put the pressure all the time on the batters. Never really gave them any freebies. And then their spinners followed the pattern as well. Led by their captain Babar Iqbal, grabbed 4 wickets. So is Rahman Ghazi. A very comprehensive victory by Karwan Cricket Club. They lived up to their name. This is the betting card for you. Saleh Shah was a little unlucky, got leg before on 17. Kobe got out without disturbing the scorers on 0. Aaron scored 17. Jenny scored 13. Brennan departed on 4. So is Jordan 3. Aaron 3. Abdullah Kiani got out on 0. Nevalash as well didn't disturb the scorer, got out on 0. And Ben got leg before. He was the last man to go on 3. Avinash remained not out on 5. 12 extras given by Karwan Cricket Club. And they just wrap up the inning of Dubai Wanderers on 77. Zahid Ali, well, he maintained the pressure right up front. 3 overs, just gave away 15 runs without getting the wicket. Khuzaima bowled 2 very pacey overs, gave away 7 runs and taken a wicket as well. Syed Nazir as well was very quick and accurate. 2 overs, 7 runs, wicketless. Umair Ali Khan, 2 overs, 13 runs, remained wicketless. Rahman Ghazi, 3 overs, given 10 runs and taken 4 wickets. Babar Iqbal bowled 4 overs, taken 4 wickets, just gave away 14 runs. Excellent bowling. Ali Iqbal, 1 over, gave away 4 runs, remained wicketless. They conceded 12 extras. And this is how they really put the pressure. Leg before given, it was plumb leg before right in front. And a boundary was conceded. Saleh tried to look a little aggressive and hit few boundaries and a 6. And before this happened, he was just leg before right in front on the very first ball. And then came Babar. He got the wicket as well on the very first ball. And in between few runs hit by the batters here and there. But Babar kept taking wicket. This was a brilliant catch in the deep. Nicely held by Rahman. And a boundary conceded over here. And this was a switch hit. And well, Danny got bowled out by Babar Iqbal. And what a catch this was. Umair Ali with the lovely Nagan dance. And this was another dismissal. Batters kept hitting a skyer and kept throwing away their wickets in the deep. This is another hit in the air, another comfortable catch. So Karwan Cricket Club showed a lot of professionalism with their field placement. This was another piece of that. Umair Ali with the lovely direct hit. And this was the last wicket fall. Rahman Ghazi trapping Ben right in front of the stump, given leg before. Well, what a comprehensive victory for Karwan Cricket Club. They won this game with quite a bit margin. This is the match summary for you. Well, Dubai Wanderers won the toss and they chosen to bowl first. For Karwan Cricket Club, Rahman Ghazi scored 38, Lukman 33, Zahid scored 30. Against them, Jordan bowls well. He took 3 wickets, gave away 25 runs in his 4 overs. Abdullah was superb, given 16 runs, taken 2 wickets in his 4 overs. Danny taken 2 wickets, given 28 runs in his 4 overs. Well, for Dubai Wanderers, Salek was only the pick of the scorer, scored 17. Aaron scored 17 and Danny scored 13. Rahman Ghazi got 4 wickets, gave away 10 runs in his 3 overs. Babar Iqbal got 4 wickets, given 14 runs in his 4 overs. And Hosema bowled superbly, gave 7 runs, taken a wicket in his 2 overs. Eventually, Karwan Cricket Club won this game by 17 runs. Comprehensive victory. Congratulations to Karwan Cricket Club. That's all from the com box here, but stay tuned as we'll take a little break and we'll join you back very sharply with Sameer Yunus, player of the match, having post-match presentation.
अर्दू ठीक है ना? Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of yet another encounter of the ICCA Academy Arabian Cricket League 2024. Well, we thought it's going to be a close contest, and at least at the halfway stage, we thought it is turning out to be a close contest. Dubai Wanderers putting in a spirited performance with the ball in hand, restricting Karwan CC, a good quality batting side, Karwan CC, to just 147 for 9. But in the end, they fell short quite miserably, getting all out for just 77 runs, and Karwan CC winning that game by 70 runs. Before we go on to announce the player of the match, let me quickly thank our sponsors of this tournament, the tournament organizer ICC Academy, our streaming partner Fan Code, our support sponsor 7 Districts, and our broadcast and event partner Sport Ethics, of course our YouTube streaming partner as well, Cricfit. A big thank you to all of them to helping us put together this awesome tournament. 147 runs on the board. Karwan CC must have thought that won't be enough. However, they had the bowlers to do it. Their faster bowlers have been doing well throughout the tournament, but today it was their spinners, led by their skipper Babar Iqbal, who picked up 4 wickets. But another youngster put his hand up, not just with the bat, also with the ball. 38 runs of 30 deliveries, and with the ball in hand, 4 wickets in 4 overs, giving away just 10 runs. He is our player of the match, our Asuk.com player of the match, none other than Rahman Ghani. He'll pick up his trophy from Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. पहले आप ले ले, उसके बाद बात करेंगे, Rahman. Certainly a very good performance from him, both with bat and ball. He will receive a hamper from our sponsors, Asuk.com as well. Certainly deserved. रहमान, पहले बैटिंग की बात करते हैं. बहुत विकेटें जल्दी चली गई थी जब आप गए. जाहिद अली के साथ बैट किया आपने. उस टाइम पे क्या प्लान था जाहिद के साथ कि कैसे इस इनिंग्स को अप्रोच करना है अभी?
सबसे पहले तो मैं अल्लाह का शुक्रगुजार हूँ. अल्लाह ने मुझे इस मकाम पे पहुँचाया, और फिर कप्तान ने मुझे बस मौका दिया, उसने बोला बस पूरा खेलना है, आखिर तक खेलना है, बैट्समैनों को साथ देना है, और सिंगल डबल करता रहना, और माशाल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बस जो प्लान था वही हो गया.
147 बने मिडवे में. तब मतलब ड्रेसिंग रूम में क्या बात हो रही कि रन्स काफ़ी है, हमारे पास बॉलर्स हैं जो कर सकेंगे? आपका क्या प्लान था कि जब बॉलिंग मिलेगी तो मैं क्या करूँगा करके?
बस कप्तान का प्लान देना था. कप्तान ने प्लान दिया और उसी